Once there was a king who had no son. He desperately wanted an heir. A tantric, sorcerer, gave him a cruel suggestion. If a young child from your kingdom is sacrificed, within a year, you will be blessed with a son. Blinded by desire, the king agreed. The very next day, he announced throughout the kingdom that any family who gave up a child would be rewarded with a large amount of money. A poor family heard the announcement. Greed and desperation overcame their love. They sent their youngest child, saying, "This child is of no use to us. Take him." Preparations for the sacrifice were completed. Before it began, the king asked the child, "Do you have any last wish?" The child calmly replied, "Please bring me a little wet clay." The clay was brought. The child made 4 small houses out of it. Then, one by one, he kicked down 3 of the houses, leaving one standing. He folded his hands in prayer in front of the remaining house and said, "Now you may sacrifice me." The king felt uneasy. Fear crept into his heart. He wondered if the boy had performed some kind of magic. "What did you just do?" the king asked. The child answered bravely, "The first house I destroyed was my parents' home. They sold me for money. The second house was my relatives. They did nothing to stop my parents. The third house was yours, Your Majesty. It is your duty to protect your people. But for your greed, you became a destroyer instead of a protector. You chose to end my life for your own desire. So I destroyed your palace too. And this 4th house is God's home. I folded my hands before him and left everything in his hands. Now, do what you must." The king was shaken to his core. The innocence and wisdom of the child pierced his heart. He realized the depth of his wrongdoing. Overcome with guilt and shame, he stopped the sacrifice immediately. From that day forward, the king abandoned his cruel plan. He sought forgiveness, ruled with justice, and never again allowed greed to blind his judgment. And the kingdom learned a powerful lesson. Greed destroys homes, but faith and truth can awaken even the hardest heart.